Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to share with you things that I have never ever seen anywhere on YouTube. How I went from looking bulky and having a lot of muscles and feeling so heavy all the time, to this, to looking leaner and feeling more feminine in a way. The reason why I decided to film this video, because before, when I decided to start my journey and look more lean and lose the muscles on my upper body because my goals changed, I couldn't find any videos, I couldn't find any information how I can do this while at the same time losing muscles on upper body but growing muscles on the lower body. I haven't seen it anywhere, literally. It's been a year since I decided to start my journey, and yeah, my results, it's incredible, and I'm so happy I could discover this myself, and now it's your time. I'm going to share it with you. What caused me to look bulky, what caused me to have that much muscles on my upper body? First of all, it was my goal to gain a lot of muscles. I was overtraining, I was eating a lot, and I was training mostly my upper body. And of course, genetics played a huge role in building this. Within 4 months of training and just starting the gym, I gained 8 kilograms. It was just genetics, it was muscle memory also from previous years of trainings, acrobatics, gymnastics and other type of sports. What was the reason why I decided to lose all of these muscles, all of this work and change the goals? First of all, I felt really heavy in my upper body, even though I knew that it was my goal. I felt more like masculine in a way. At one point of my life, I understood that I want to wear dresses, I want to wear tops and cute outfits, but I cannot do this because I have a lot of muscles and it doesn't look feminine, on my opinion, and I don't feel good in it. Also, it caused me to feel a lot stress and hormonal disbalance because of the overtraining, not resting enough. Let's talk about what changed, what I do differently now that I look like this. This whole period of time, I was focusing on this goal to build my lower body and tone my upper body without gaining muscles on upper body. Right now, I weigh 3-4 kilograms less than I was before. Let's talk about frequency of exercising and type of exercises that I did before and I do now. Before, I used to train 4 times a week, training 3 times only my upper body and once legs. Currently, I train 3 times a week. Twice a week I train glutes and legs, and only once I train my upper body, whole upper body in one day. And if you're a woman and you want to lose the muscles on the upper body and your priorities changed, I tell you it's completely normal. It's okay to change your goals. Actually, if you plan to lose muscles, it takes more time than to gain muscles. Especially if you have been training for a long time, it's gonna be difficult to lose it. Especially if genetically you have more muscles and it's easy for you to gain muscles. I have the same type of genetics, it will be more difficult, but it is still fine. Just take your time, don't worry. Let's talk about changing of diet, what I did and what can help you also. Before, as long as I was gaining muscles, I was eating a lot. I didn't have like specific type of food that I wanted to eat. I just ate everything just to gain weight and muscles. I was on a dirty bulk and I just ate anything. I was just trying to get as many calories as possible. I didn't care about skin, hormones, and the way this food influenced me and the way it influenced my hormones as a woman, because for us it's really important actually to take care of our hormones. So if you want to see more videos about it, click here or from another side. Yeah, the link, it will be there. Right now I focus on the high protein food, but I focus on the healthy food that is not going to impact negatively my skin, my well-being and overall my health, because for me it is right now important and my health is my wealth. I focus on balancing my hormones naturally. In results, I look more toned, I feel healthier, and I don't need to train that much anymore. When my hormones it's balanced, I look healthier, my body looks toned because I eat healthy food, and just skin is glowing and just everything is amazing when you balance your hormones naturally. Let's talk about styles of training, what I did before, what I don't do now at all. Many exercises I just removed. Before, of course, I was trying to get muscles, so I was focusing on weights, lifting as much as possible. I did reps till failure. I didn't listen to my body and to my cycle while training. That caused me to have a lot of headaches, sometimes bloody nose. I don't think that it should be normal if you overtrain that much. Almost after every workout, I felt like I'm gonna faint. Right now, I still train till failure, but I focus not on the weight itself, but on the proper form. This is my personal secret. I thought that every single person trained like this, but it's not like this. So when I do some exercises, I focus on this muscle. For example, when I do the shoulder press, I imagine the muscles, the target when I do the shoulder press, and I feel it. I just focus on this muscle. I do reps really consciously, and I do it so slowly. I love also doing negatives. This is like my personal trick, and I always do negatives almost on every exercises. When I do tricep pull down, I think it's called, and I do it like this. Then I do the negative and I just hold and resist the tension, and then again I pull it down and then resist the tension. It helps a lot with toning your muscles, giving you this definition. Also, I love the like mind-body connection, and you stay really present while doing every exercise. I cannot think about anything else while I'm working out. For example, if I do back exercise, I think about that exact muscle that I target with this exact exercise. Right now, I do mostly focus on the slow and gentle movements. I try to do it in the way that I won't get injury afterwards. That's why I do a lot of negatives. I push it really slowly to feel every part of this muscle that I'm training right now. Almost every single time I worked out, something hurt afterwards. Before, how I did it, what kind of mentality and mindset I had while doing this. Even though I didn't know and I didn't have enough knowledge, and I didn't know if it's even possible to like move your muscles from upper body to lower body. Yeah, it is possible. Just believe in yourself and take your time and be patient with your results. I saw the real results that I wanted to see only in a year. Also, I try to understand my body, what it wants right now, how do I feel at the moment, or if something hurt, like if my elbow hurt, I'm not going to continue. Maybe I'll try, but if it still hurt, better to just stop or switch exercise. I didn't do this before. I was like, no, I'm pushing till failure, I don't care. That's why I got injured and then didn't go to the gym for weeks. You know, about the weights, how much I take and what I did before. For example, how much I took and lifted before, what I do right now. Before, I was focusing on the weights and I tried to lift as heavy as possible. Currently, I try to do for the upper body as many reps as possible. For the arms, when I train arms, I take only 3-4 kgs, no more. Before, I used to take maybe 8, 10, 12, but I didn't shift weights from 8 to 3 right away. In the first few months, I took maybe 6, then 5, then 4, and like shifting it slowly and changing the weight slowly because it will be too easy for you. For example, before I did lateral raises and I used 10 kilograms for each hand. And also I switched the type of muscles that make me look bulky. I stopped targeting those muscles and doing the exercises that focus on the width of your body. For example, like lateral raises. It focuses on the shoulder and on the volume of the shoulder. And it gave me this bulky look. Also, rear delts, the same. It gave me a bulky look. I used to train it, but I didn't understand why my shoulders look huge. Then I stopped doing it completely. So right now I train muscles, for example, on my back that give me definition, not width. Lateral raises, hammer bicep curls. As I told, I was training real delts. It also gave a lot of volume. Also, I stopped training trapezius, like this exact exercise, because it also gave like a lot of volume. And also I stopped training lats because it gives you those wings and width on your back. I don't want to have it. That's why I train muscles mostly inside of the back. It's difficult to explain, but yeah, that's the point. Currently, I do less exercises for each of the muscles on the upper body. For example, I do just one exercise for tricep, one exercise for shoulders, one exercise for chest, and 3-4 exercises for the back. That's it. That's my upper body day now. I do look toned. I do have this definition that I wanted to. And now I'm gonna finally order different dresses for the summer and spring. It's awesome. Like, for me, it's awesome. Also, what changed in my routine of exercising, I started doing exercises with plates. Those are exercises for Pilates. And I love it. And I feel so much more healthier as a woman after losing that much weight on my upper body. And I don't have this heaviness and this feeling, you know. What kind of exercises I do? Mostly I love training rhomboids. This is the muscles that look like rhombs on your back. And also I do one arm row, barbell row for the back. About legs and glutes, what changed now? Before I trained once a week, only legs. But right now I train glutes and legs twice a day. Twice a day, yeah. Twice a week. I lift heavier than before, but this came naturally to me. Before, maybe I did glute bridge maximum like 60 kgs and it was too much. Right now I can do 100 and it came naturally, just with time. I didn't focus on lifting really heavy, it just came. I focus on the form, as I told before. I do slow, conscious movements, nothing that can injure your body, especially on those exercises for legs. It's crazy because you can get a lot of injuries from it. As I told, I do a lot of negatives and pulses. When I do, for example, glute bridge, and I cannot push it anymore, I just stop for a second and do half reps, like pulses. Oh my gosh, it hurts so much, but it is so effective. And this is it for today. I hope it was so helpful for you and you got some information. And I wish you really good luck in your journey. Do your best. Take it slowly, take your time. It's gonna be alright. See you in the next video.